Oh boy, that was stupid. I'm like, oh god, I'm not doing great. I am not doing great right now. Everything is pain. Everything is suffering. Um, I'm just tired and a little bit hungover. Yeah. So we have what the hell is going on? Oh, is there anybody in this chat? What is going on here? Jesus. Who's with me? Oh Jesus Christ. Oh, this is bad. This is bad, people. I am tired. Uh Jeez Louise. What a long day. What a day it's been. I'm just hoping that one day I can you know, one day I can wake up and just fall asleep again. I'm tired. My head hurts. Uh I have to tell everybody we're going live right now because we have 0 viewers. This is disgusting. That's fine. I don't care. Uh oh, there we go. 1 viewer. Fantastic. Welcome to the party, my friends. Welcome to the party. We're going to be talking about news today. I am incredibly tired. I can't even begin to communicate to you just how much I've been through this last week. This autopsy report took me 45 minutes to make. Took me 45 minutes to make on ChatGPT. And everybody's all worked up about it. Like I didn't have better things to do. Oh, here we go. Ashley St. Clair. Bada bing. Oh, Mallory McMorrow. Hello. We need leaders to step up and take on the reality we're facing. Chuck Schumer isn't the leader of our time. Let's hear what she has to say. I know Chuck met privately.
So you're in no on Charles Schumer to be continued Democratic Senate leader. Who would you support instead?
I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. I have been explicitly clear. Yes, I believe we need new leadership in the Senate.
God, I love the way she doesn't know how to answer a question. It's such a skill that really only the best establishment types have ever really truly mastered. I mean, that's like Bill Clinton level. Haley Stevens is pretty good at it, except she does it with the the Michigan accent. I'm Haley Stevens, and I don't mind if you just put sludge in the water as long as somebody pays me. So yeah, I mean, I think that she's doing a great job, though. We got 3 viewers. If you're here in the chat, say hello to us. We are lonely. We are experiencing another divorce. Oh shit. My chat is on subscribers only? 1 second. No. Everybody, why did that happen? Who screwed up my settings? 1 second. Channel and videos. Sorry, I'm fixing it. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Latency mode. Enable clips. Followers only to make clips of your content. No, anybody can make clips of my channel. How do I change this chat? God damn it. Allow raids from channels. 1 viewer. Where the hell is the chat button? God damn it. How do I do chat? Chat. Oh, here we go. Subscriber only chats. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Son of a gun. Oh, here we go. Ad-free viewing on your channel without ads. No. It's off. It's better now. Everybody say hello if you're not a subscriber. Shit, there's only... Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, it's fixed. Whew. All right, Blue. Thank you very much. Jeez Louise. God, what a day. What a day. Let's see if we can't make something happen. So, I'm dead inside. That's okay, though. What are you going to do, you know? Oh, here we go. The Biden-Harris wing drove the Democratic Party into the ground, and they're using their increasingly literal dying breaths to try to stop progressive Dems from fixing it. Minus 52 approval rating, 72% disapprove. That's kind of a compliment for me. I think that the 20% are the richest 20% of people, and the other 72% need to get a better job, because we don't answer to the party. We answer to our donors, folks. Oh, here we go. Bashir urges Democrats to talk like normal human beings. Let's see here. Thank you, Stephen Colbert. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's so many different things happening right now. It's very difficult to keep track of everything. Let's see here. Oh, intellectual dishonesty from SCOTUS. I actually want to start with something a little poppy, a little popcorn, something a little light for the viewers. I've been getting really into the influencer drama saga. Who the hell is calling me? Oh, hang on a second. I got to text him. I'll let him know that I'm streaming. Sorry. Okay. Cool. Send invite. Oh, no. Man, I am tired. This may not work, but I got to do it anyways, even if it's bad. Let's see here. Oh, wow. This was so nice of her. I was so happy to see.
Vote again. Do not get comfortable. Make people go out and vote again. Do not get comfortable at all. We are living in unprecedented times, and I can tell you that there is no one better for this moment for Missouri 1 to keep his eye on the prize, which is you, the people, than Wesley Bell. Make people go out and vote again. Do not get comfortable at all.
This is so crazy because, wow. Holy cow, Debbie's in the race. There she is. Debbie Wasserman Schultz. For those of you paying attention at home, one of my dear friends announced her candidate. Look at this dynamo candidate for the Democratic Party. Wow.
You've always been able to count on me to deliver results for our community.
Debbie knows how to deliver results.
If you know Debbie Wasserman Schultz, you know that Debbie does not back down from
stand
up against
these battles when our values were, and I waged these battles when our values were on the line, all while raising a family, beating cancer, and answering President Obama's call to lead our party.
Debbie has for many years been a strong ally of the LGBT.
Okay, so yeah, she's great. I mean, she's taken a lot. Yeah, there you go. This is the victory lap here for Debbie. If you can't see, she's got a little bit of that. She got that AIPAC money. We love that. We always love to see that with the party elite. It's very good. Very good. Debbie Wasserman Schultz. She's oh gosh, this Elijah Manley guy's driving me nuts. Why can't anything good happen? Jeez Louise. I'm so tired, folks. I'm so tired. I went out last night after this stupid autopsy ridiculousness. Everybody was saying, oh my God, the autopsy. Shut up about the autopsy. No one cares about that. Let's look at this super hot lib actor. Yeah, I know.
I'm Oscar Isaac. I'm here in the Criterion Closet. Let's go shopping.
I'm Oscar Isaac. I'm here in the Criterion Closet. Let's go shopping. I'm Oscar Isaac. I'm here in the Criterion Closet.
Why isn't the whole video on there? You can't just post a thirst trap like Oscar Isaac and tell me I don't get to see the whole goddamn thing. Come on. All right, let's see. Oh, look. This guy. What if
I'm Elijah Wood. I'm here in the Criterion Closet. I can't believe that I get this incredible honor. The Vanishing, George Sluicer. This is an off-recommended horror film. The sort of premise of someone being taken in broad daylight.
What's pretty crazy about
I'm
that
Elijah
movie
Wood.
is that it's exactly like the DNT autopsy. We just made it vanish, and we made it's great like that.
Here in the Criterion Closet. I can't believe.
Video player on Instagram is really ass on the desktop. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad who stepped up. Let's see what this does. Jesus. Wow. I really, somebody should check on Elon on that one. Oh, you didn't see it. Son of a gun. I gotta learn how to do this Twitch thing. For those of you who don't know, I'm no longer with my consulting firm that was paying my bills, paying my rent. It's okay though. I have all of you people here. You're gonna defend me from the ravages of capitalism. Don't worry, I got money on money on money.
What is
this? Let's watch this together.
Hoodie. You got me a hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this down here. Oh God, what's gonna be in this hood? This is gonna be. Let's see.
You ready? Are you ready, chat?
Oh God. Oh no. I'm not even gonna see it first. Chat's gonna see it before I do.
Oh my God. Jesus, somebody check on Elon Musk.
Benjamin Netanyahu to get his Twitter account banned.
This is
Oh my God, somebody check on Elon Musk. If that was a psyop by Benjamin Netanyahu, oh, this was disappointing. Let me talk to you a little bit about this modern tiger situation. Hassan Piker is on the front page of the Danish newspaper today. Modern tiger. Oh, I thought it said tiger. I was going to say we could make a paper called the Liberal Leo or the Liberal Leopard or something like that. We can get somebody like I don't know who's a good oh, Ken Martin would be great. I love Ken. Join leaders. Oh my gosh, man, this poor guy. He's stepping right into the line of fire, huh? He thinks people are going to or just take it easy on him. Oh, here we go, folks. This is why you tune into my channel, the Roger Stone Collection. God, this guy is a piece of shit. What a piece of human garbage. That's my friend Roger. $840 for a seersucker suit. This is a man who tried to steal the election. And, you know, at first I was pretty pissed off, but then I told Merrick Garland that we had a lot of the same golfing buddies. And as you can see here, Roger's really, he's really tapped into something special here. These are this is the Roger Stone collection, the rose linen jacket. That's a very, very, did you, the Podjons attacking our boy? Oh, no, I didn't do. Hey, Chicago Bish says, nah. Good to have you back. Whew, I needed a friendly voice. It's not going great, not gonna lie. The consulting firm that I was working for axed me. There will be litigation. But I still have some accounts. Still doing all right. How are you? How was the graduation? How was Mother's Day? We're just looking at Roger Stone's new clothing line, which is insane to say because I knew that guy when I was holding Roger's hand when he was getting his Nixon tramp stamp. It was awesome. Let's see here. So the fact that he's got a new clothing line is pretty insane to me. Oh, you're good. That's great. Chicago Bush says nah is good. Which is an awesome news. That is an awesome news. Oh, here we go. Why don't we oh geez Louise. I think we should probably let's take a look here. We have
Matt Bernstein, my dear friend, has published this. People should go check it out. Our interview with Mallory McMorrow. Let's just play the first 30 seconds cold open here of just a taste of how this interview went a little bit.
Why do you support funding to Israel's defense infrastructure?
Because I don't think anybody should live in fear of being bombed or killed. I would look at how do we support defensive systems for Palestinians? How would we support defensive systems for Lebanese?
Should they get an Iron Dome too? The
Palestinians
Palestinians
should get an Iron
Let's
Dome.
talk about
What the hell are you
that as a
talking
conversation.
Well,
I mean,
hello.
Okay, so there you go.
Wow, that
about
was,
that
was
as a
I
conversation.
thought that was a pretty good answer. Let's look at the Pod Save America DNC autopsy. Let's see if we can do the DNC autopsy. We haven't done the autopsy of the autopsy report. I know that was it's kind of something I try not to focus too much on. Here we go. iHip News. I hate these guys.
All right, joining me today on iHip News is David Hogg, former DNC vice chair and president of the Leaders We Deserve. Of course, we are here today to talk about the utter breathtaking incompetence of Ken Martin, the DNC, and the autopsy. David.
Would everybody just relax on my buddy Ken? He's doing good work, okay? He's doing good work. Hang on a second. I'm gonna do things a little bit differently today. I'm gonna do things the same for you all, but I'm gonna try and make my life easier. Why? Because I'm the Democrat consultant. I did lose my job this week because of the DNC autopsy. I did not do a good job with the Chat GPT. That one's on me. I'm sorry to everybody who was looking forward to something that said Gaza, Israel, Palestine, that actually took the corporate shills like David Plouffe and my friend what's his name, Mike Donnellan. Wanted to make sure that those guys stayed out of it, but I'm a ride or die. So when they were like, "Hey, Connie, you got to go down for this one," I'm like, "Okay, fellas, whatever you say." I'm always happier just hiding evidence. It's so much easier, but they wanted me to make a bunch of evidence up that didn't implicate any of our friends. So that was a particularly challenging challenge. Just bear with me here on stream. I saw that Chat GPT post. I have to leave at 3:30. I have plans. I have family in town. Oh my God. Graduation was a lot. Lots of lovely family and some a-holes. That is Chicago Bish. That is what I have found to be the case with family, is that, yeah, there are definitely some a-holes out there. There are definitely some a-holes in the family. Chicago Bush says, I stuck around for my daughter's best friend's graduation. She's beefing with her entire family. They are controlling and close-minded. I still haven't recovered emotionally. This is exactly the type of thing. Chicago Bish, thank you so much for bringing your life into our community. If you could take a look right now at my goosebumps, seriously, you see, my skin is goosebumpy because someone comes into the centrist corporate community and they are sharing their problems with us. And they know that the only thing that will open up the minds of the controlling, closed-minded family is more corporate money in elections. Am I right? Did I do it right? My marriage counselor says I'm a sociopath. I think she is wrong. Oh, I have to leave at 3:30. I have plans. I have family in town. Okay, well, tell your family that you're not a limousine driver. You have a friend here who's supporting us with who's being supported by Raytheon. Oh, you saw that Chat GPT post? Yeah, that was then I did lose my job. But the good news is I'm gonna make Twitch my job. So you can like and follow. You can drop you can subscribe to the Twitch. We're making benefits for the Twitch. But there's never any paywall on Democratic consultant stuff. Am I gonna be on sub? Thank you. Am I gonna be on tomorrow? Yes, I will be. Chicago Bish says nah. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. We're gonna do the news. We're gonna have a small plates. I think it's Sunday Scares with small plates. Hey, Blue, Chicago Bish, you all know each other. Yeah. I think that there's some. We could do all sorts of things tomorrow. I think it'll be very exciting. I'm so glad that I came on. I am hungover as shit. It is not a good morning. This autopsy thing killed me, which is crazy because usually the autopsy, it's just been really a difficult week. It has been a difficult week. I have missed some streams. I am sorry about that from the bottom of my heart. The consulting class never rests, but every once in a while, Connie needs to, Blue's doing his thing. He's got a lot of contracts. People really like him. He's been around the block. He knows his way. The people would be lucky to have him. Really, I can't speak highly enough of the guy. It's just, whew, I don't know. I miss you too, Blue. Miss you too. I just hanging on by a thread here. I'm actually going to be downloading. Chicago Bish. I also have a Substack now. I have the Instagram, where you found me. Good stuff. We're making moves here in the consulting class. There are going to be a lot of interesting ways for this community to grow, all of which are beyond my understanding, which is why I hire people to do it. They are the geniuses when it comes to getting the word out there. They are not the geniuses of consulting. Let's see here. Oh, wow. This is interesting. No way. Okay. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to go live on my, yeah. All right. Good. Miss you too, Blue. Let's get it cooking. Let's get it cooking. Let's do a DNC. Let's do a DNC autopsy episode. I think this is what the people pay me the big bucks for. I want to go live on Instagram, but everybody tell me how your week's been. Because gotta tell you, over by me, not a pretty picture. No, not a pretty picture whatsoever. Donald Trump is making fun of my misspellings. It's pretty awful. Can't say that I like that very much. DNC autopsy. Donald Trump is making fun of my spelling. That's kind of like, I don't know. How Donald Trump making fun of my spelling? That's like, geez Louise. There are several things I could say right now, but I don't know how appropriate it would be to say. So I'm just not gonna I'm not gonna say it. I'm a shadow of my former self this week, but it's fine. I'm getting there, people. I'm coming back. There we go. Now we're Gucci. Here we go. Go live. You stupid. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Go live. All right, now we're live on Instagram. We are live on the we are live on Facebook. We are live on Twitch. We are going to do the darn thing. Where is my... There we go. Here we go. So we are going to be discussing today the we're going to start with this video here with Jennifer Welch and David Hogg. For those of you who aren't aware, David Hogg is a little shit that I got fired from the DNC because he wanted to come in and change things. Which, come on, man, don't get in the way of the money. Why you got to screw with people like that? You know what I mean? Don't do that. Profoundly uncool. Profoundly uncool. Why is everybody texting me back when I'm live? Support me on Twitch. That's the only way. They fired me. I have no means of making a living. If you want to follow me on Twitch, subscribe on Twitch. You can subscribe on Substack. Come on. Let's do it. All right, let's get into this DNC autopsy here with Ms. Welch. Ms. Welch.
Let it rip.
I mean, Jesus Christ, last election was defined more than anything by the fact of the incompetence of the previous administration, only to then result in us having this whole, Ken's whole thing was running on releasing this autopsy report. It's not like somebody forced him into this position. It was literally the thing that he...
Since when does running on something mean we actually have to do it? Have you never... David Hogg wants to be part of the Democratic Party, but he doesn't know a goddamn thing about being a Democrat. Next.
Ran on while he was running to be chair of the DNC, only for him to release a report that is incomplete, incoherent, incompetent, and terrible overall. That doesn't mention Gaza once. It doesn't mention inflation. It doesn't mention President Biden's age at all.
It doesn't mention Gaza. It doesn't mention President Biden's age. It doesn't... I'm driving. I'll listen. Oh my gosh. Chicago Bish, you the best. You the best music. Convict music. Convict music. DJ Khaled. We the best. Anyways, David Hogg is going off on our autopsy.
And
this little brat is why I got fired? No. I got fired because I used ChatGPT to make the goddamn thing. We didn't mention Biden's age, you snot-nosed little prick, because the president is very sensitive about his age. He used to be a strapping young man. He used to be very handsome. Now he's 92 or something. Very sensitive about his age. That doesn't mean he's not going to run in 2028. You watch.
It is ridiculous that we continue to have people in the Democratic Party that continuously fail upwards. We need to actually hold people accountable and make sure that we have proper leadership.
That's why I love the Democratic Party. It's the only party in America where you can fail up. The more competent you are as a Democrat, the less likely you are to receive corporate donations. Period. End of sentence. Stop. That's all there is to it. I don't know what to tell anyone here except that I don't make the rules. My queen makes the rules. You see that? That's Hillary Clinton walking into a working person's apartment and not knowing what the hell is going on because she would never be insulted like that in her life. We're going to be making, I think we might make some stickers with this image on it. If anybody wants to purchase stickers. Anyways. Moving on.
The fact of the matter is, if we have a guy at the DNC that cannot even put together a report in a year and a half, how can we trust him to run the presidential primary?
I completely agree. It is humiliating. Anybody who cannot, in this political climate, where you have dipshit, incompetent, dementia-ridden criminals, dirty cops committing crimes, covering up for pedophiles, and our approval rating is at the same with our...
Actually, our approval rating is lower. just a quick note. We have a lower approval rating than the Republicans, and we're goddamn proud of it. Because we're better than Trump. That's our entire Project 2028. That's the thing that keeps us in a little protective egg. It allows us to stand for something while we stand for nothing at the same time, which is why it's so critical that we keep that autopsy on the DL, the LD, whatever the hell you kids talk. It doesn't matter. We're money over grandchildren. Money over our grandchildren. We are mogging left and right. We are never ever going to put popular policies before our donors. I don't make the rules. I just profit from them.
Party as it is with nationally with Republicans. Ken Martin is an abject failure. He is representative of how Democrats wet the bed, crowdsource what they're supposed to believe in, and do not put fighters at the top of the ticket. I think Ken Martin needs to resign immediately. I think you should run for DNC chair. I am so sick of these lackluster, milquetoast Democrats. I want to start with one of the most damning lines from the report. The autopsy states that the problem wasn't Democratic policy or party brand. What's your response to that?
It's ridiculous. Our brand is everything. Our candidates are our brand. That is why people go out and vote in the first place. And what really pissed me off about this report more than anything was the fact that it's not because there weren't people in the room when they were creating this, telling them, hey, we need to talk about Gaza. Hey, we need to talk about inflation. Hey, we need to talk about the president's age, right? I was the person in that room. I ran to be vice chair of the DNC to speak for young voters and tell.
Oh my God, David, we understand how important you are. You're so cool. Everybody loves you. Jesus Christ, man. You're killing me with this shit. Must you insist constantly on being a pain in my side, David? Can you just please stop bothering the adults? We're trying to make some freaking money. It's so easy for him to say whatever the hell he wants to with zero repercussions because he doesn't have a $4 million mortgage to pay off in 20 years at 115 years old. I'm on my 9th wife. She's 39 years old. Okay? Raytheon keeps the lights on in this goddamn house, so you better believe we're going to throw another geriatric dribbling idiot in front of fine, let's keep listening to this little shit.
Themselves accountable, and we're not just going to continue letting people like fucking Mike Donnellan make $4 million off of losing elections.
Jesus Christ, did he just F-bomb Mike Donnellan? Did he just F-bomb Mike Donnellan? We like Mike, man. We like Mike. I want to be like Mike. Zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-day. I want to be like Mike. That's not about Michael Jordan. That's about Mike Donnellan, Joe Biden's senior advisor, a.k.a. the conscience of Biden. It's pretty bad, man. This is really awful. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I'm not happy about it. I am very unhappy about this. No mas, please. God, I have so many freaking accounts for everything. I swear to God, my entire life is just password resets. That's all I do. That's all I do all goddamn day. Hang on, let me go on this little rant here. I'm going to go on a little tirade here because I've realized that my entire life has become one series of password resets after another. I got 28 million freaking accounts. It's just ridiculous. You know, I don't want to. Come on, man. Do you think I want to be doing this shit? Do you think I want to be here? I used to have a Rolodex. My life was a lot easier. Now? No. All I do, 6-digit verification code. Hey, do you want a 6-digit verification code? Do you want you know what I want? A 6-digit invoice paid. Okay, Gmail? That's what I want. That's why I'm here. All right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Who? Ah! Plug in the phone. Put it in the wall. Hey, do you want to know the password to your Blockbuster video? Yes. Yes, I do. I want to know what the rental store. I want to know what I have out. I want to know what I have checked out from the Blockbuster. Is that too much to ask? You got to have the Instagram. You got to have the Facebook. You got to have the Twitter. You got to have the Threads. And every time I have one of those stupid things, you know what I have also? Another pain in my ass. Another giant freaking pain in my patoot. Period. Gosh, man. So stressful. All right. Let's get back to it. Sorry, everybody. I'm trying to do two things at once here, and it's not fair to my viewers. We've been live for 36 minutes, and we got some dynamos here. And you can subscribe on Twitch anytime you want to. You can pay us a couple of bucks. It keeps our editor happy. One day I might be able to pay rent my mortgage, because I'm rich beyond my wildest dreams. I am not just a stand-up comedian trying to make a living doing what he loves. No, that's not it. Here we are.
Hiring the same people over and over and over again that repeatedly fail over and over and over. And yet that is exactly what this report does. It proves that the establishment is effectively dead and that this is an incumbent protection racket.
I hate this guy so goddamn much.
This entire town is focused not on winning elections for Democrats in DC. It is focused on keeping the same people in power.
That's absolutely what it's focused on. That is absolutely 1000% positively what we are focused on, young man. That is all we can afford to be focused on right now, because if we were focused on anything else, we would have big issues. Period. The nerve of this guy. Where does he get off? Huh? Where does he think he is? Huh? Do you think that we enjoy doing this kind of thing, young man? No. This is just what's required of us, okay? No, I don't want to log into son of a bitch.
Even if that means it keeps us in the minority. And it is beyond time that we go beyond this and we bring in fresh blood into our party that actually does hold ourselves accountable and doesn't just say, you know what? Our entire guiding philosophy as a party is to do whatever pisses off the fewest people within the establishment or whatever pisses off the fewest donors. Because guess what, Jen? We're getting the worst of both worlds, where we are both pissing people off and not fundraising at the same time. The DNC is $3 million in debt, as the RNC has $100 million. What the hell are we doing here? How much longer are we going to let this continue? There is so much more risk in letting Ken Martin stay there as chair of the DNC than there is in finding someone new.
It's literally.
Oh my God! Relax, kid. Jesus Christ!
Democratic Party imaginable. Take out the incompetent.
Why is everybody so freaking obsessed with this stupid autopsy? Hello. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to sub. You can give us some bits if you cheer. God knows we need them. Everybody here is freaking out about the stupid autopsy. That's like a big deal now, apparently. I don't know why the hell anybody ever does anything. Is it actually worth it? I don't know. Why does David Hogg have to be such an asshole about everything? Why can't he just let me fail in peace? Please. Why can't he do that? Is it too hard? Is it too hard for David to just let me keep slacking? Because that's what I kind of need at this point in my life. I just need to chill. I need like a victory lap, you know? I've been on the campaign for quite some time. Haven't missed a happy hour since I don't know when the last time was. It was a long time ago. I do enjoy a good cocktail, you know. So I don't know why there isn't more empathy for me, because it's about me. I'm an old guy. You know, I've been in the Democratic Party since before David was born. I've been at the Democratic Party since before David's father was born. And if there is anything I have learned, it is that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what the voters think. Sorry, period. End of sentence. That's it. Period. That's it. That's the whole bag right there. And you know, honestly, if anybody had a problem with that, then they can get the hell out. Because if the Democratic Party wants to win, that means our donors lose. And if our donors lose, that means yours truly loses. I don't think everybody needs to get so. Hey, can I ask a few questions? I'm wondering, since you are American, this smells like a bot. Yeah, sure. Why not? Go ahead and ask me a few questions. What the hell else do I have going on? I'm going to keep listening to David here.
And the breathtaking.
Did somebody put a Cuomo bot in my chat? I am not a bot. Beep boop. Okay. All right. Yeah. What are your questions? You can ask me some questions. You can take over the stream if you subscribe and gift 1 sub. How about that? You can take over the entire stream. I'll give it to you. It's $5 a month. It's not that bad. It's a pretty good price. 2 subs. You got to do 2 subs. Yeah. For 2 subs, you can own the chat. I'll pin you. Do you follow us on Twitch? You have to follow us on Twitch to start, because if you don't, no bueno. There we go. I'm gonna keep watching this. Do you believe? What? You know, this is just. Yeah, of course it's a woman. It's a woman. Gender, you idiot, is made up. Anybody can be anything. That's the whole point. If somebody identifies as a woman, then that means they're a woman. I don't know what to tell you. This is the stupidest conversation people have on the right. They're obsessed. And the reason they're obsessed is because they think it's hot. And you know what? It is kind of hot. Because it's normal. It's a normal thing. Yeah, exactly. Blue invented gender as a troll. Into it was a social issue that we needed to kind of exploit in order to keep the working class divided. I don't really care. I think everybody should just be allowed to express themselves freely. I'm not going to get into this conversation with you. There are so many. You don't even subscribe. I don't know how to define gender. It's however anybody wants to be defined. I don't care. Jeez. This is behind the scenes of the Democratic establishment, all right? The working class is already divided because we help divide them. Here's a follow for me, my friend. Thank you, my friend, for the follow.
Glaring bullshit in this autopsy. Remove that, put that aside for now, which is enough for Ken Martin to be fired, for him to resign this very second.
It's not going to happen.
Just go with the fact that you have a culture at the DNC where they want to crowdsource. What should we believe? We're nihilists that believe in nothing. Let's crowdsource what we should believe in.
Yeah, I think that's an excellent idea. We don't believe in anything except a paycheck. We are gonna promote Ken. I think we should promote Ken. Thank you very much, Blue. I think we should. I wish you were here, Blue. I mean, I know you're here and I appreciate it, but God, I wish you were here. All right, here we go. We're gonna promote him. I think we should promote him.
Also, we have the exact same pimps that MAGA has. The AIPAC pimp, buys Donald Trump. The big tech pimps buy Donald Trump, but they also are buying some of our Democratic leaders.
Yes, they
You
are.
cannot have a party of prostitutes that have the same pimps as Donald Trump has. We have to be a full-blown opposition.
Listen, I think, all right, I'm gonna just yeah, we do love our pimps, John. We believe in cream. Yeah, exactly. Cash rules everything around Martin, Ken Martin. Okay, so it seems like you follow it because it's like, okay. Well, no, I think that people should be allowed to express themselves freely. Uh
party, and I am so fucking pissed off at Ken Martin. I'm so fucking pissed off at focus groups. I'm so fucking pissed off that I'm even registered as a Democrat because everything they're doing is brand.
Jeez, everybody needs to relax about this stupid autopsy. My God. Relax, Jen Welch. It's not like the country's up for grabs. Oh, wait. Oh, my gosh. Oh, jeez. I'm not going to get into debate with this derp lord.
Damaging. And I come from a red state. I know what Republican supermajorities do. I know how they are parasitic. They are compulsive.
Jen, but do you know what it's like to be poor? No. Okay, well then why are we continuing to have this argument? Jeez, man, come on. Relax. Why is everybody so worked up about everything? Everybody's so stressed. Oh, geez. Hang on a second, folks. I gotta copy this thing here. I gotta go with geez. I got two phones. Can you believe that? It's like my old drug dealer. Oh, that's great. All right. Sorry, everybody. If you like what you're seeing, I know that right now this stream is shit because I've been distracted by lesser pursuits. But if you like what you're seeing here, feel free to like and follow. Well, I don't think you can like things on Twitch. Yeah, be sure to subscribe or cheer. Use some bits to cheer. We're gonna keep reacting to this DNC video here.
They weaponize faith to get these earnest voters to come in and vote for them. And they've been doing it for decades, and it's a race to the bottom. And I believe in the Democratic Party, but this version of it is the most pathetic, limp dick version of any political party I've ever seen in my life.
It's absolutely
just because 90% of us. I need to film this. This has got to be a clip. I want to make sure that the party knows what's going on here. Here we go. Copper kettle, brittle, brattle, skedaddly dee, skidly do. Let's take it again from the top.
Donald Trump has. We have to be a full-blown opposition party. And I am so fucking pissed off at Ken Martin. I'm so fucking pissed off at focus groups. I'm so fucking pissed off.
Yeah, well, you don't get paid to host focus groups, okay? We charge like $50,000 per group, Jen, and we give them each a $5 Starbucks gift card because we cater our Starbucks. That's what the campaigns are for. We bill that to the campaigns. It's awesome. Let's keep going.
that I'm even registered as a Democrat, because everything they're doing is brand damaging. And I come from a red state. I know what Republican supermajorities do. I know how they are parasitic. They are compulsive liars. They weaponize faith to get these earnest voters to come in and vote for them. And they've been doing it for decades, and it's a race to the bottom. And I believe in the Democratic Party, but this version of it is the most pathetic, limp dick version of any political party.
To suggest that we are limp dicked, to say that we are limp, Miss, what's her name, Welsh, just because 95% of us have to take Cialis because we are too old to become swing like a younger man, like a 40, 50, 60-year-old man. Most of us are in our 80s, 90s, and 100s, and we have to take assistance for that. That is ageist. You better watch out. People on the internet would cancel for talk like that.
Party I've ever seen in my life.
It's absolutely unbelievable. And what's crazy is I can tell you, I find myself in the interesting position of both working on the outside and shaking up the establishment, supporting challengers like Mai Vang against Doris Matsui, who took a max out check from AIPAC, and so many others, and also being on the inside in DC and having to figure out how do we actually get better people elected in the first place and take back the House. And I can tell you on the inside, what they'll say is, well, we have to take this corporate money because Republicans are taking that money. And I say to them, maybe if you didn't vote for such shitty policies that's in favor of those corporations, you wouldn't have to spend so much goddamn money gaslighting voters into believing that you were for the working class.
Well, what are you talking about, bro? That's exactly how I made my bones, David. I literally made my money my entire adult life. I've only ever made my money by gaslighting the working class into believing that we're for them. Young man, I sat in a meeting in 1982, okay, with two guys that were on Reagan's election team. What was the guy's name? Barney Frank and Harry Reid. Two of my good friends, all right? We were sitting across the table from Leo Burnett executive, and they said, we got it for you. Don't worry. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. I said, okay, hang on a second. Let me get you the picture here real quick. Here we are. Here we go. DNC. Yep. It was him. He told me that the Democratic Party is the party of the working class. All rights reserved. Brought to you by Leo Burnett, the top advertising company. And we own it. We own it like Disney owns Mickey Mouse. So that's cool. I mean, we're set. I mean, we are the party of the working class. We have that moniker. We have purchased it by right. So David Hogg needs to slow his roll.
Because you would actually be voting in their favor, and it just doesn't break through to them. It is insane to me. Just last March, when we were challenging Valerie Fouché with NIDA alum, an incredible pro-Palestine candidate that was rejecting the influence of AIPAC, she was on a pathway to victory, defeating an AIPAC-backed candidate, Valerie Fouché, and then at the last second, Hakeem Jeffries, in collaboration with Anthropic Super PAC, came in and spent $2 million 6 days before the election to defeat a grassroots candidate in a safe blue seat, simply to consolidate his own power and protect himself in defense of an incumbent who was heavily backed by AIPAC.
I don't understand why anybody's got a big problem with that. I mean, so you're saying you hate the player and the game because Hakeem Jeffries was like, yo, I got $2 million from Palantir and AIPAC. I can go ahead and toss that into the North Carolina primary, and NIDA alum is no longer alarming me. That was a smart move, David. Maybe you should make friends with more super PAC and corporations that don't care about the well-being of the American people, because if you did, you might be happier, young man. You might be happier. Jeez.
In her first election.
He does have beautiful eyelashes, though. So does Jen. I wish they were on my team.
What the hell are we doing here? Right? We came in with within 1,200 votes in that election, and we could have had an amazing new member of Congress. And yet we find ourselves addicted to defending the status quo instead of figuring out how can we actually win. Because the American people are sick and tired of being gaslit by our party, saying, oh, we're the party of the working class. We're the party of the working class. As the working class, and not even just the working class, the working and middle classes' lives get worse. Where young people are going out, they're going to college, they're trying to get a job, and they're doing everything we have been told throughout our lives, only to find ourselves in a worse position than our parents, while we're being told by this party, just believe in democracy, just believe in democracy. We actually have to make democracy work for the people.
Oh my God, David, you're driving me insane. Zaza car luckily has come to deliver me from evil. What is going on, my friend? Where have you been? Did you hear about the autopsy? I got fired. Luckily, we're making Twitch the full-time gig, so be sure to. We got premium memberships now. We have all sorts of crazy stuff. You should be sure to get involved in that. It's gonna be cool. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna have like benefits and stuff, like all sorts of cool stuff. It's gonna be awesome. You can do like memes and shit, whatever you want to do. It'll be fun. Hang on, I kind of want to see if this works. Okay, there we go. I was just checking to see if I have high quality. That's messed up that they fired you for using ChatGPT on your report. I thought it was great. Thank you, Zaza Car. God, I love Zaza Car. Zaza Car, I am very happy to see you. Zaza Zar. Yeah, that's Zazar. Well, I'm going to call you Zaza Car. I like it better. Reminds me think of your name makes me think of Tsar Nicholas. I worked on one of his campaigns before and boy, did Lenin pay like shit, so I had to get out of there. St. Petersburg, they told me it was time for a saint. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screamed in vain. Here we go. Speaking of sympathy for the devil, let's listen to what Mr. David Hogg has to say about my life's work.
If people are going to actually believe in it, and increasingly young people are losing faith in it. In Harvard's most recent public opinion poll of young people, they found that only 13% of 18 to 29-year-old Americans believe the country is on the right track. Our country is not on the right track, and it is going in the wrong direction. And the only people,
honestly, like, what do you want me to do, bro? Do you want me to what do you want me to do? Do you want me to like tell me? Come on, David, tell me. Tell me what you want me to do to get the country on the right track for 18-year-olds. Do you want me to take money from 80, 90-year-old people who have more than enough to retire on, but are really looking for that extra 5-6% returns on investment? You know, they really want to run up the score on their net worth chart. You don't think that that's a valid need for the American people? Do you not care about us, David? Is that what's going on? Because, you know, if David Hogg spent a little less time worried about David and a little more time worried about the S&P 500, I think he would be a lot happier as a young man. Even though he probably can't afford to buy stock because it's pretty expensive because the market is ripping right now, baby. Can you smell what the S&P 500 is cooking?
with a real chance to be able to turn it around, theoretically, are in the Democratic Party. But right now, they are so clearly failing to do that. It could not be more obvious that the establishment is dead, and it is time to bring in a new cohort of candidates. And that's why I'm so glad I'm not at the DNC anymore, because we're doing the work every day at Leaders We Deserve to back the right candidates, to show young people and people of all ages, while there are Democrats that take corporate money out there, and there shouldn't be any of them, there is a cohort of young, a truly new generation that properly represents you and not special interests like AIPAC.
Oh my God, dude, we get it. You're so cool. You don't take any money from AIPAC. You don't take any money from corporation. How do you make a living, man? How many jet skis do you own? Do you have a Maserati that was once Sophia Loren and Giorgio Armani made love in the backseat of my 1979 Maserati that I have in my driveway right there? If David Hogg, show me the classic sports car where two Italian giants made love in your driveway, and then you can come at me all aggro and we can talk about politics. But until then, David, you're just a child.
Or other groups that are responsible for whether it's the genocide in Gaza or the evisceration of the American dream that we're seeing every single day.
Okay, a few follow-up.
What is everybody's obsession with the genocide that we ignored? Why is everybody so moral all of a sudden in this country? Jeez Louise, man. Everybody is so freaking worked up about the... I told ChatGPT not to say Gaza, okay? I told it not to say genocide. I told it not to say Israel, okay? That's what I told ChatGPT. I don't pay for the premium, okay? It was supposed to make it less obvious. I said, in the prompt, I said, do not make it obvious. And what does it do? It makes it obvious. Don't worry, I still love the AI data centers.
Corporations, because why else would you continue to do it at this? Warren Mamdani in New York took on billionaires. He took on a Democrat named Andrew Cuomo with all the backers of all the establishment. He beat his ass twice. So I'm calling bullshit on all of that. I think they enjoy being
man. Why are you hurting my feelings, Jennifer?
They enjoy being pimped out by these corporations, because why else would you continue to do it at this point? Number two, the Democratic Party
we do like getting pimped out by corporations. Guilty.
tries to treat us the way MAGA treats their base, which is condescension in a patronizing way. These are what we think. This is how we're going to win. We have to move to the center.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what we do. We patronize the shit out of our base because they're idiots. I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, you know. Sorry, Jen. Just because somebody's 18 years old doesn't mean that they get to vote in this country. I mean, excuse me, they do. They get to go do the punchy ballot box thing. But if they're not donating billions to super PACs, are they really voting? No. So no, they don't get to vote. Their voice does not matter.
And you guys need to go along. You may remember about a year ago or 8 months ago, I had Cory Booker on my podcast, and I called him out for Benjamin Netanyahu and AIPAC donations. And he said, I don't like this. They don't do this on the right. They don't call each other on the right. And I was like, well, yeah, they actually do. And what happens is you're Massey, you're Liz Cheney, you get sent out to pasture, Jeff Flake, et cetera. We have to call out our politicians. We have to say they're the cult.
Wait a minute. Is she saying we need to primary people? That would be such a bad idea for reasons like, son of a... Why I hate you.
Or not. We hold our own accountable. Hakeem, what the actual fuck are you doing taking money from Palantir? What is going on there? Chuck Schumer resign, and we have to have a DNC or some operation that
You want Chuck Schumer to resign? If you want Chuck Schumer to resign, you're gonna have to. I don't know if anybody here has seen The Boys, but that finale was. Yeah. Let me just put it this way: Homelander. Do not go quiet into that good night. Yeah. So I don't know what she's complaining about. Everything's great. We're not gonna do any of that. To be honest with you. We're not really that stressed out about it because we know that no matter what we do now, Jennifer's going to be upset. And, we know David's always going to be, I'm sad. And, at that point, you're just kind of like, all right, guys, like, come on. What are we talking about here? What do you want to do? You want to get rid of all that money? All of it? Really? Come on, man. I like that money, dude. It's pretty great. It's pretty awesome having money. It's fun. It's fun to get money. It's fun to get money from corporations. It's fun to blow that money on stuff you don't need in an election. Okay. I bought Cory Booker 50 flat screen TVs, 52 actually. And we just literally took poster board and put playing cards on the front of it. And then we played solitaire with flat screen TVs in the middle of a football field. It was awesome. It was just me, Corey, Chuck was there. And we were just like crushing beers, We spent $20,000 on televisions. We bought the football field. We tore it up. We had local artists come in. We didn't pay them. We told them it was for charity. And we had them come in and paint like playing cards, 52 flat screen TVs. Totally ruined them. Just so that me and Corey could play solitaire with Chuck Schumer, who loves solitaire. We wanted to make a special evening for him. And we did. That was an amazing time. 52 flat screen TVs on a football field, painted as playing cards. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of money. And it was a waste of effort. And we all did it on Corey's reelection campaign because we had the money to do it. What are you going to do? What do you want to do with that money? Set up mutual aid hubs? Come on. Win elections? I mean, yeah, Corey won. It was easy. But, we just had so much money. And, so we got to keep people happy so we can keep making Chuck happy. That was a big gesture we did. It was ridiculous. Chuck was so happy. He was moved to tears. I loved it.
Fights. I think so many people, if they saw Democrats quit being pussies, our popularity would explode. But I also want to say one thing to the people that are doing the work that you're doing, that I think this is really important, because I know that people will dunk on you. If you back a candidate and then she loses, then you have all the centrists, the third way people that come out and want to dunk on you online. It's important that we keep the faith that look at what Bernie did. He never won president.
Or AOC.
But he made it. Yeah. They are making a difference. And so you got within 1,200 votes. We're going to keep organizing. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to tell the Democratic Party, quit being prostitutes, quit whoring yourself out to the same pimps that own Donald Trump. It's gross. It's disgusting. Nobody likes it. Grow a pair and fight. Okay, let's get a little bit more into the autopsy. I just had to. All right, joining me today on iHip News is David.
No.
Number one, being, well, if they saw Democrats quit being pussies, our popularity would explode. But I also want to say one thing to the people that are doing the work that you're doing, that I think this is really important, because I know that people will dunk on you. If you back a candidate and then she loses, then you have all the centrists, the third way people that come out and want to dunk on you online. It's important that we keep the faith that look at what Bernie did. He never won president.
Or AOC.
But he made it. Yeah. They are making a difference. And so you got within 1,200 votes. We're going to keep organizing. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to tell the Democratic Party, quit being prostitutes, quit whoring yourself out to the same pimps that own Donald Trump. It's gross. It's disgusting. Nobody likes it. Grow a pair and fight. Okay, let's get a little bit more into the autopsy. I just had to respond to all of those things really quickly. Let's talk about the omissions. So they left out Gaza entirely. And I think that it would have been helpful, like, actually, no, nobody gave a shit about Gaza, or actually, yes, it caused a lot of people to sit at home. And then it's my understanding they didn't bring up inflation.
Nope.
Okay, go off.
We're not even going to bring up. Yeah, of course, we're not going to bring up inflation, Jen. Do you think we give a shit about inflation? First of all, I just want to say something really quickly. Dear Democratic voters, American voters, inflation cannot come down. Okay? That is not how inflation works. Inflation coming down would be deflation. Okay? Deflation is what happens in third world. Is the mustache fake also? What are you talking about? This is the realest freaking mustache you've ever seen. Anna Tay. Aina Tay. Aina _ Tay. Is it Tay like in the Spanish pronunciation, or is it just T? Aina. 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 Oh, the end. Aina. The end. Yeah. So let me tell you something about. Thank you for joining us, Ina. I'm gonna put your pronunciation here so that I remember it. Hi, Ina. 100% alpaca hair. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is 100% alpaca hair. Me and Blue got it down in the French Quarter. It was a wild night. Inflation can never go down. Goofs. Inflation only ever goes up. That's how money works. Deflation is bad. Here, let me educate everybody really quickly because I happen to know stuff. Share this tab. Deflation definition. Okay. General sustained decrease in the price level of goods and services in an economy occurring when the inflation rate. Oh, wait, I gotta wait. Am I sharing this tab? Yeah, good. Okay. Increased purchasing power. Why economists worry about it. Although falling prices sound beneficial, economists generally view it as negative, dangerous economic force. If consumers expect prices to go down later, they will delay purchases. This causes businesses to drop prices further, cut wages, or lay off employees, triggering a cycle of lower economic activity. While prices and wages go down, fixed debt obligations remain exactly the same, making them significantly harder to pay off. This is why you don't want deflation. You do not want disinflation. I don't know how many times I have to explain this to people. Prices do not go down. That is bad. Okay? What you need is wages to go up, which we are against. The Democratic Party does not want wages to go up. I mean, Bernie Sanders and those crazies are, but the corporate center of the Democratic Party, do not be mistaken. We want lower cost, pro-business, just like Reagan. We are the party of Reagan. So when we say we're worried about affordability and housing and things like that, we don't actually mean we're going to do deflation. You guys need to relax about that. Don't get your hopes up, all right? We know this too, but none of the voters do because they don't have any basic understanding of economics. I think that the most logical solution to the educational gaps in our country is what Reid Hoffman proposes, which is school vouchers. Let's defund public education and figure out a way to get some huge education, private education money. Let's get some private education. You know, I want kind of like the Geo Group, whatever the Geo Group is for private education companies. So let's see here, the Geo Group. If you don't know what the Geo Group is, they are the BFFs of Jared Moskowitz. So let's see here, Wikipedia, the Geo Group. It's a publicly traded C Corp headquartered in Boca Raton, Florida, that invests in private prisons and in mental health facilities in the United States, Australia, South Africa, and the United Kingdom. Immigration detention centers, minimum security detention centers, and mental health and residential treatment facilities. In 2024, the company owned or managed 80,000 beds at 99 facilities, making it the largest prison operator in the United States. Hell yeah, brother. You know what's cool about this place too is that Jared Moskowitz is real tight. Only Chinese Chads can handle deflation. What? Oh, look at that. Is that? Oh, that's a little doggy. Yeah. So sounds like Geo Group, for those of you guys who aren't paying attention, they're kick ass. Why can't we have a Geo Group for education? So that way everybody would stop complaining about affordability and then start working harder so that their wages go up. Oh, wait, their wages aren't going to go up because my corporate clients are going to keep them low. Wouldn't it be awesome if we had company towns again? God, I miss those days. Anyways, this is going to be a short stream. It's my first one back since the autopsy. So we've had a bit of a week. I will be returning soon, though. So I will see everybody tomorrow. We love you very much. Thank you.